a Last Action Hero MPU board that's from Finland, and it had some corrosion in the reset section, so I cleaned all that up. It was fairly extensive, I guess. And here are all the other things we had to do. 40-pin socket for the processor, a couple of 28-pin sockets for the NV RAM and the ROM chip. Crystal, that's the reset section there. So let's boot it up with my new displays from Victor, aka Dumbass on Pinside. And I like this one because it's got white digits on it now, and he's corrected the display down here for taxi and some of the other ones that have alternate displays, and even the original System 11 high speed will work on this now. And my push button selections are easier to understand, and they're right out in front, so it's much easier to use like this. So I thank Victor for all the work that he's put into this, helping me with these test rigs. These are all his rigs here also, which is pretty nice. So I've got it set to Data East, and we're going to go into test. My son-in-law is playing some Attack from Mars, which is nice. Let's see, let me increment the sounds. You probably couldn't hear those change, but I could.
Hey man, we're both underachievers.
So that covers it plus more. Display test. The early Data East games, this is pretty much all they did. They didn't go through each segment. It's unfortunate, but that is the way it is. So which test? Let me try something different. What if I did this? That was row 2, column 2. Oh, this is much easier. I'm going diagonal across the switch matrix. And I'm going to do that from now on, but for this time I'm going to do, this is all of row 1, and then this is all of column 1. And the reason I'm considering doing it different is these are the switches on the tester for the columns and the rows, and to do all of row 1 you got to kind of crane your fingers. And I'm not a guitar player, so from now on, I think I'm just going to go across the diagonal by pressing both those buttons at the same time. Once in a while, I have a good idea. My lamp tester. This is also from Victor. And we can do row tests. And we can do column tests. And we can do individual lamp tests. Now you see a little ghosting there. That is because this display is an LED display, and Data East boards are going to ghost some anyway. Flashers, and now these solenoids. Now while it's going through those first several multiplex solenoids, let me show you how the switch input solenoids fire. So all 6 of those are working properly. That was 8A, 8C, and then 9. It skips 10 because that is the AC select relay. It's already proven that it works. And this is the CPU driving those special solenoids. The 2 orange ones at the bottom are the flipper cabinet ground, which comes from this relay cube right here. Everything's working just perfectly. We could select individual coils, but we're going to skip that. And the game reboots. And the LEDs for PIA 5 volts and blanking are doing what they should be doing. We're back to attract mode lamps and no coils lit. So this CPU board is good to go. The last thing I'll do is put the Last Action Hero ROM back in it and make sure that it boots with that ROM. I thank you so much for sending it.